Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to take you around the Bicester Village end of year sales. So for everything I'll show the Bicester price and the original price so you can see how much everything is discounted. If you want to see how stock has changed over the years then please check out our previous Bicester videos which I'll link in the description. Also please comment with any shops that we missed that you'd like to see in any future Bicester videos. I hope you enjoy. So starting off strong we went to Saint Laurent or YSL and this bag I absolutely loved. I was very tempted by but I thought it was still a little bit too expensive for what it was, and it also was quite like a short strap. I know you could adjust it, but still this one I loved as well, but I'm just not sure on the design of these bags. Like they don't have zips at the top, so I feel like anyone can just get in, but they were really nice and I love the colour. They also had a couple more bags here, so I'm just showing you the wall, and then they had this one in like quite a few different leathers and different colours, and they were all at different price points. This little pink one was like substantially smaller, so you couldn't fit a phone in it, but they had some of the other classic shapes too, like these, which would be great work bags. And in the men's section they had a good selection of bags too, so they had these like bigger holdalls, they had rucksacks, bucket bags. If you ask the sales associates as well, they sometimes have extra bags in the back too, so worth asking. This one, again, I was actually really tempted by. It was like a nylon version of the bag that I showed you previously. And I tried it on as well, but I just wasn't really sure, you know, for the price, 700 seems quite a lot still for a nylon bag. And you can get the Prada ones, which have zips as well, for around a similar price point. But I did really like it. As I mentioned before, they had quite a few holdalls as well in all different colours and textures. And then these are the men's shoes over here, and again some more like bigger beach bags. They had this one in quite a few colours. For ready to wear they had some really nice coats and blazers and tops. I really liked this hoodie and thought the price was really good, so I was tempted by that too. Then moving on to shoes, they had trainers, they had heels. They often have these denim ones with the YSL logo all over them. And they had some with the YSL on the heel as well. So they had boots and heeled versions of those. Both were sparkly. I loved this emerald colour so much and was very tempted by these. Thought they were gorgeous. They have like a good price point, to be honest, on the YSL shoes usually. So definitely recommend looking. Then moving on to Gucci. They had quite a good selection today. I quite liked this denim looking bag, and they had a lot of the Marmont bags in the different colours. They had like iridescent, they had more of the classic colours and still on discount as well. I quite liked this. I feel like this is the kind of bag that I'm looking forward to buy next with the black. It was very cute. They had some like different shapes in Gucci, but pretty good prices. I really liked these Western looking boots. But the shoes, they had like a really good discount on. These were all on special price. So 175 I thought was really good for these. But the ones that I probably would have bought were these that were 200, which were in the same section. And then these with the horse bit as well. So they were Gucci, but not obviously Gucci, which I really liked. They had lots of the trainers too, but they were quite loud colours. And then the boots as well, again, but they were quite heavily logoed. They also had these like Ugg boot looking ones, which were 310. And then some more like snow boots. These heels I thought were a classic and very nice. I really liked the colour of those. And they also had sandals and flat shoes as well with the Gucci Marmont logo. For skiing, I thought these would be really cool. And they also had the Elton John looking glasses as well at a really good price for Gucci. Then moving on to Burberry, so they had an additional percentage off in this shop. So these coats were additional 40% off. So it actually works out quite a good price if you're looking for a Burberry trench. And then they had these like puffer trench coats as well, which I really like the look of. And the puffer coats too, which I think were reversible. They had like the classic print on the inside. Behind that coat you can also see they had the classic print coat too, and they also had the classic print scarf, but this wasn't discounted at all, but some of the other scarves were a bit discounted. And this scarf I was quite tempted by as well, but I thought, I don't know, maybe it was a bit loud with the logoing. In terms of bags, they had a mix of different shapes, so some of them were more of the classic shapes, and then they had some like with different leathers and suede, for example. I really liked this one here in the brown. I thought it was very sweet and probably quite wearable as well. And then all of these SLGs, the small leather goods, had an additional 40% off or 30% off, depending on where they were. Then moving on, we went to Ganni. So this had lots of extra discounts. So all of these rails had extra discounts. They had some of the classic jumpers, so I really liked this blue one and then this purple one as well. And I thought they were quite good, over £100 off. Then they also had this like sweatshirt kind of style jumper for £60, and they had it in red too. T-shirt wise, they didn't have much, but they had this one for £20. And they had this vest with the Ganni logo for 117. Then they had the equivalent jumper but in a cardigan version for the same price. Then moving on to UGG, there wasn't that much here. They had some of the classics. I was tempted by these. They were under £100, so very good. They had quite a few styles of the slippers, as you can see on like the little pictures of the boxes. But again, nothing that I thought about buying really. Then moving on to North Face, so they had additional 20% off if you spent £150, which is pretty good. They had lots of the classic puffer coats, so I was mainly looking at the black coats here, and I'll show you the prices of those as well. There were lots of different styles, some with down, some with, you know, the bigger puffs and the smaller ones too. So yeah, these were all the black coats, which was kind of what I was looking at. They had some ski stuff, they had men's, women's, kids. This was the price for the different fleeces. So they had quarter zips and full zips. The quarter were around 26 in sale, and then the full were around 36. This is a quarter zip, but not in the sale. And then they had the trekking coats as well. So if you follow the channel, you'll have seen we just went to Yosemite and learned, you know, all about the North Face logo with the half dome. So I was very tempted to get some of these trekking coats, but I don't think I'll be climbing any mountains anytime soon. Then loved this coat as well. I thought the discount was pretty good, but they didn't have that many sizes in some of them, so bear in mind, you know, a lot of them were the really small or the really large sizes. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and please like, subscribe, comment, and come back soon. Bye!